Yo, what's going on, guys? Cultive Mush back at it with another video, and this is the top 5 best PC hardware deals of the week. There's some great deals this week, so let's get right into this with number 5. It's the Seagate 3TB hard drive going for $95 on Newegg right now. There is also a promo code that I will leave in the description box down below that knocks off another $20, knocking it down to $75. That's a very great price for a 3TB hard drive. I've been a big advocate of these 3TB hard drives for a while now. For $75, getting 3TB of storage is exceptional, considering a 1TB Western Digital hard drive is going to cost you around $50 anyway. Yeah, the Seagate drive does have a bit of a higher failure rate, but when you're spending only $75 for 3TB of storage, honestly, in my opinion, that's well worth it. And I've been a big advocate of these 3TB hard drives because game file sizes have been getting so big. You got games being 50, 60, even 70 gigabytes after you download all the DLC. It's getting a bit ridiculous, and having a 1TB hard drive in 2016 does get a bit limiting if you're somebody like me that downloads a lot of games off Steam and you like to have all your games downloaded at once. I highly recommend going for a 3TB drive. Moving on to number 4, you can pick up the AMD FX 6300 Vishera 6-core 3.5GHz CPU. This is going for $110 on Newegg right now, but this also has a promo code that I will leave in the description box down below that knocks the CPU's price down to $98. Not only that, if you buy this CPU right now, you get a free copy of the new Hitman game. So it's a $98 CPU, you're getting a game that costs like $50. That's a really good deal. The one issue about the FX 6300 is that it is on the AM3 Plus socket. That socket is pretty much going out the window at this point, but considering the CPU is only $98, you get a free game. That is just a ridiculous deal. If you're looking to build a budget $400 or $450 CPU, the FX 6300 is still a very good option. And not only that, the CPU does do a pretty decent job at video editing given its price. So yes, AM3 Plus is a dying socket, but considering you're getting a free copy of Hitman and the CPU is only $98, this is a killer deal if you're looking to build a lower end PC. Moving on to number 3, you can pick up the Asus VN248H-P. This is a 24-inch 1080p monitor. This is going for $130 on Newegg, and there's a $20 mail-in rebate knocking it down to $110. So getting a 24-inch monitor for $110 that's 1080p is a really solid deal. The one downside is it does have a 5 millisecond response time. I know a lot of you guys don't like that, but for the most of you, I don't think that'll be too big of a deal. As far as connections go, you got one VGA port and 2 HDMI ports, which should do the trick for most of you. And the monitor does also have built-in speakers, and obviously those speakers aren't the best thing in the world, but they are a nice addition. Especially if you're looking to hook up a console to the monitor, then it is nice to have those built-in speakers, and it's a nice alternative if you don't have additional speakers available at the moment. So after the mail-in rebate for $110, this is a really good deal. Highly recommend this monitor, and Asus has a very good track record with the majority of their monitors, so check this one out. Moving on to number 2, it's the EVGA GeForce GTX 950. This is a 2GB video card. This is a GPU that goes all over in terms of price. Just a few days ago, this GPU was going for $170. Right now, you can pick it up on Newegg for $150, and there's a $20 mail-in rebate knocking it down to $130. If you're using the mail-in rebate, then this GPU is a very good deal. I would not spend more than $130 to $135 for this graphics card. Yes, it is a pretty good 1080p GPU, but it has its clear limitations. This GPU is not going to perform that much better than a console. With a game like Fallout 4, the GTX 950 is only going to get around 10 FPS more than what you would get on a console, and yes, that is definitely nice, but it's not to the point where it's crazy noticeable, and I don't really think this GPU warrants the price tag of like $170. That's just not worth it at all in my opinion. But if you use the mail-in rebate and get this GPU for $130, that's a solid deal. And this is a good GPU to get you into PC gaming, play games like League, Dota, World of Warcraft, all maxed out and get really good frames. And you'll also be able to play the most recent games at decent settings and decent frames. And finally, number 1 is the Sapphire Nitro Radeon R9 380. This is a 4GB video card. And right now it's $195, and then there's also a $15 mail-in rebate knocking it down to $180. But if you buy this video card on Newegg right now, you're going to get a free $20 gift card as well as a free copy of Ashes of the Singularity. So this is a killer deal right now. If you're in the market for an R9 380, this Sapphire Nitro model on Newegg is a killer deal. After you take into account just the gift card and the mail-in rebate, you're going to be getting this GPU for $160, and that's exceptionally good for a 4GB R9 380, and not only that, you do get a free copy of Ashes of the Singularity. I've said this before, but the R9 380 is the best video card if you're not looking to spend a lot of money, but you're also looking to reap a lot of the benefits of PC gaming. With a GPU like this, you don't break the bank too badly. It's only like $160, but it still gives you really good settings in all of the latest games, and you're still going to be getting really good frames in games like Fallout 4, games like Witcher 3, games like Metal Gear Solid 5. As opposed to a video card like the aforementioned GTX 950, like I said, that GPU performs very similarly to a console. If you pick up a video card like the R9 380, that's when you really start noticing, holy crap, this is a lot better than what I was getting on a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One. And right now, it's not much more expensive than a 950 after you take into account the gift card that you get and the mail-in rebate. This is a really great deal. So that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. As always, if you liked this video, hit the like button. If you disliked, obviously hit the dislike button. If you have a request for a future video, leave it in the comments section down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.